Welcome to News Around. Dear viewers, tonight we dive deep into one of the most emotional, heart-wrenching love gestures the Turkish entertainment world has seen in years, a night painted in red roses, longing, and unspoken words. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap join to support our channel, and give this story a like if you believe in love that dares to hope again. Let's step into the night when actor Gökberk Demirci, once half of one of Turkey's most adored couples, made a grand, almost cinematic move to rekindle the flame with his ex-girlfriend, Özge Yağız. What he did that evening stunned fans, melted hearts, and yet, ended in silence. Under the dim lights of Istanbul's elegant districts, Gökberk made a decision that few would dare to take. He closed down his own restaurant, not for a private event or celebrity dinner, but for a single woman, Özge. Every table was carefully dressed with fresh red roses, each stem carrying a handwritten note that simply said, "One more chance." The gesture felt straight out of a movie, poetic, grand, and painfully sincere. He had been planning the night for weeks. Every dish on the menu was personally chosen to match Özge's favorite flavors. Her favorite songs would softly fill the background air, the kind of music that used to make her smile during their shared days. The garden was transformed into a glowing dreamscape, hundreds of candles flickering under the night sky, rose petals scattered like confetti of love, and a single table set under a canopy of warm light. This wasn't just dinner, it was a confession, a plea, a memory brought back to life. But as the night deepened, hope began to fade. Gökberk, dressed in quiet elegance, sat alone holding a single red rose. He waited. 1 hour passed. Then 2. The candles started to burn lower, their light trembling like his patience. By midnight, the music faded to silence. The rose petals, once symbols of promise, had turned into a reminder of what would never return. Özge Yağız never came. According to close friends, Özge received the invitation. She saw the message, even reread it a few times. But in the end, she chose not to go. Her words to a friend, quietly spoken but deeply felt, said it all. Some wounds don't heal, no matter how much you want them to. For her, the chapter with Gökberk had already closed. The pages of their love story had been turned, even if part of her heart still lingered on that same page. As dawn broke over Istanbul, the story had already spread. The entertainment press woke up to headlines about Gökberk's grand romantic gesture, and social media erupted. Fans were divided, some admired his courage, writing this is true love, pure and unconditional. Others were less forgiving. What good are roses now, if you didn't appreciate them before? Within hours, photos from the empty restaurant, hundreds of red roses and untouched tables, flooded the internet. They became an instant symbol: love's beauty, love's fragility, and love's heartbreak. Here at News Around, we couldn't help but ask, was this Gökberk's final attempt to rewrite their story, or the last page of a love already gone? Behind those public images, insiders revealed the pain that followed. When the restaurant finally went dark that night, Gökberk reportedly whispered to a friend, "I did my best. Maybe sometimes even love isn't enough." He then left the restaurant in silence, leaving behind a sea of roses and a silence even deeper than the night itself. 4 days afterward, the restaurant remained closed. Staff members said he didn't return, didn't speak, didn't want to see the place again. He was shattered, one person close to him shared. He thought she would walk through that door and everything would start again. But the door stayed closed. Meanwhile, on Özge's side, the silence spoke volumes. Friends close to her revealed that she spent that evening at home, looking at the invitation on her phone, torn between nostalgia and pain. She reportedly told a confidant, "Sometimes loving someone means not going back." The next morning, Özge broke her silence not with words, but with a picture, a single white rose posted on Instagram, accompanied by the caption, "Some stories must end at their most beautiful moment." It was elegant, poetic, final. The post gathered thousands of comments and likes, each follower interpreting it as her quiet farewell. As days went by, the restaurant remained frozen in time. The decorations stayed untouched, the candles melted halfway, the rose petals slowly drying in place. Some claimed Gökberk couldn't bear to have them removed. According to whispers behind the scenes, even weeks later, the notes reading "one more chance" were still there, faded but intact. Friends of the couple reportedly tried to mediate, reaching out to both sides. But Özge, calm yet firm, declined. "I'm not angry. I simply can't go back." Her words, echoing through the tabloids, painted the picture of a woman who had found peace in her pain and a man still haunted by the memory of love lost. And yet, love stories like this one never truly fade, do they? The public couldn't stop talking. The images of that night, red roses under candlelight, a man waiting alone, became a visual legend in Turkish entertainment. For many, it symbolized not failure, but the rare vulnerability of a man who dared to love again. What do you think, dear viewers? Do grand gestures still have meaning in today's world? Would you have gone if you were in Özge's place? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're there, remember to subscribe to Newsaround for more exclusive celebrity stories, heartfelt moments, and behind-the-scenes truths from the world of fame. After that emotional evening, Gökberk buried himself in work. He joined the set of his new project, The Promise, but according to those on set, his heart wasn't entirely there. Between takes, he often drifted into silence. When the script required him to speak of love, his voice would tremble slightly, just enough for others to notice. One evening, the director reportedly paused filming and asked, "Are you okay, Gökberk?" His answer was short, almost whispered, "I'm fine, it's just that my heart is still there." Those words, quietly spoken, revealed more than any interview ever could. Today, that night remains one of the most talked about moments in the world of Turkish entertainment. Not because it ended happily, but because it was real, raw, and human. It reminded everyone watching that love, even when unreturned, is still powerful enough to move people, to inspire, to hurt, and to heal. And maybe that's why this story continues to linger in the air like the faint scent of roses long after they've wilted. So, viewers of Newsaround, tell us, do you believe in second chances? Or do you agree with Özge, that some stories are meant to end while they're still beautiful? Drop your thoughts below, and if you want to keep following these touching, unforgettable celebrity stories, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit join to support our channel directly. Because here on Newsaround, we don't just report stories, we relive them, one heartbeat at a time. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay tuned, stay curious, and remember, even the brightest love stories sometimes fade, but their light never truly disappears.